think we could get started.
I think we can. All right,
Absolutely.
Ryan. First question for you.
Yes,
How old are you?
I am 21 years old. Thank you for asking.
You're
Easy question.
21. And 21, how long have you been involved in Special Olympics Rhode Island?
Um, I've been involved with Special Olympics around 13 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Oh yeah, I'm like a veteran, so like since '08.
That's why they signed you up for this.
Oh
You got
yeah,
so many answers.
of course. You got to need a veteran, so
You're gonna need a minute. So
absolutely.
what's so 13 years? Wow. So what kind of sports have you participated in then? It's probably
So I've been participating in like basketball as athlete coach for 2022 USA Games this year.
wow.
I'm going to do that. I'm also like a swimmer, and I'm also like a golfer.
Mhm.
Like I do like the 4-hole program, and
Mhm.
the swimming I used to be practicing Monday nights, but COVID like changed everyone's life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish everything will be back soon. We'll more approach normal. So,
Is that your favorite one? Is swimming your favorite?
yeah, swimming's my favorite, but yeah, but that's no other options right now until like the
Right.
end of like semester.
Well, I asked because I've been a swimmer my whole life too. I actually had practice like 2 hours ago.
Absolutely good.
What's your stroke?
So, so my stroke, it's like freestyle and I am like individual medley. So
Uh-huh.
like 100 I am, I'm like a freestyle. In high school, I used to be a distance swimmer, like a
Oh,
500.
really?
Oh yeah, I'm like
Wow.
I started at like 7:49,
Uh-huh.
7:50 ish, and and then as my 4-year career, I go down to like 6.5 minutes, and
Oh, that's pretty good.
then junior year, because I've been practicing all summer, by the way. Then junior year, I was like 6 minutes with a couple 5-minute intervals, like,
Wow.
and then senior year, I didn't have like official 5 minute in the divisional, like,
You went
they,
5 minutes?
oh yeah,
Wow. Like
550.
exactly?
It was 5:56:25 in
Oh,
divisionals, and 5:55:76 in like the state.
wow. And did not qualify you for divisionals?
Yeah, it's like it's basically it's kind of a different story, but after years of practicing, I've been working hard like every single day. And
Yeah,
high
it
school,
seems like
but,
it.
college it's like limited because my college doesn't have like a men's team,
Yeah.
unfortunately, under perspective.
What college what do you swim for?
So I'm in Rhode Island College. I'm going
Mhm.
for youth development with a minor in coaching. So like, I want to teach youth and maybe like coach youth like unified sports, like people with disabilities. I just want to work through it.
Right. Well, that's a pretty admirable thing to be going for. We definitely need a lot of people like that in this world. That's for sure.
Absolutely, yes.
So I'll ask you then, what is your favorite memory from Special Olympics? Was it competing in
Ooh,
a certain race or anything like that?
yeah, I like that. And plus, my favorite memory is like going to summer games, hanging out with friends and
Uh,
other family members, and like coaches. But I think in the early stages of my career at Special Olympics, I used to like stay overnight, but like it was tough. Um, but I had to commute because I'm like Rhode Island. I'm like north, like Lincoln. We have
oh
it at
yeah.
URI. I love doing that, but I'd rather stay in Lincoln and
Yeah,
like
no, I hear you. So
like
your favorite memory is just tending to like hanging out with your friends kind of thing?
oh yeah,
The game?
absolutely. Like so like and then a couple of my friends we like swim. I used to do like track and field too. I forgot to
Mhm.
add that until like the end of middle school, and that kind of didn't work out for track and field. Um but swimming really worked out.
Yeah, sounds like you have an excellent time in the 500 free. That must get you pretty far at Special Olympics, I bet.
Of course, yeah, but I'm not
Really
like a
good.
distance swimmer when it comes to Special Olympics.
Right.
Recently, when I was swimming, I was swimming for Team Rhode Island in a 2018 USA
Uh-huh.
Games in Seattle.
Wow.
And what I did was 100 IM, 100 butterfly, 100 free, and 100 relay, 50. actually 200 free relay, excuse me.
Really?
Um,
Wow.
but I swam with other people from the country, like someone Henry so and so from North Carolina,
Uh-huh.
kid from Oregon. I played swim against for I'm like the top third swimmer in the country for 2018 USA Games.
Wow.
In like perspective, basically, like 100 butterfly, it wasn't easy to get third place, but we were only the three people that raced.
Right.
It was the highest ever division that we faced.
Wow.
And was like, there was no high performance. I thought HP was like, oh, okay, it was like something,
Right.
something. But HP is like high performance goes, ooh, I'm in. I was like, I worked my tail off, worked my ass off. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Good for you. It sounds like you're really dedicated. And how about your other sports? You said you golfed and
yeah. So I golfed like a couple years. Like I used to be skills program, but I kind of didn't like it. But then
yeah.
I met with Chris Lucia and said, why do you go to the 4-hole? He goes,
Right.
oh, that. And I've done that again last upcoming year, like fall 20. I think it was summer 2020. It wasn't that bad, like late summer, but it was a good experience.
Yeah.
Being in with other golfers, like I'm like kind of like under 20s, like
Yeah.
in the 4-hole. So not shabby, but I don't play from like the distance that I golf. I play like closest to the hole, like that type of rule.
Yeah.
And what the closest to the hole is, more like if it goes like 5 meters, only close enough, we'll use that ball. That's the case,
I see.
which I like because I just want to have fun. That's the thing.
Right. No, I bet golf's a really fun one to compete in because it's just, you're outside the whole time and it's such a social thing. You especially when you're someone who seems like they enjoy hanging out with their friends, it would be the kind of sport for you to enjoy a lot more. You know what I mean?
Connor, absolutely, I totally agree with you, dude. Um, like Special Olympics taught me a valuable lesson to like have fun. So
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So this question says, is there anything else you want to share about yourself or Special Olympics Rhode Island? Like any experiences that come to mind? Anything of
no experiences, no other experience that I know of.
What do you think people should know about Special Olympics that they might not already know?
Well, I want to be first of all, I want to be a role model for like other like new coming athletes, like an athlete coach,
Right.
because the new athletes that have been new on the Special Olympic stage. And I was thinking um, people should know like they have this quote for Special Olympics, and I'll phrase that quote if you don't mind. I remember in my head. Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. That's the quote we should use for Special Olympics for new athletes who like are competitive like me, but we should have fun. Like, let me be brave in the attempt. That's like having fun.
Right. Yeah, and that's like you said, it taught you to have fun kind of thing. And
Absolutely,
would
yes.
you say that your drive, your passion to become a coach and to teach others is to continue that tradition of teaching others kind of how to have fun with sports?
Yeah, that was true.
You think so? Sorry,
I think you cut off.
oh, I'm cut off. Is it back again?
Connor, I think you're cutting off.
Hold on. Is this better, Ryan? It says my Wi-Fi is full bars. Let me see. I'm looking at the meeting. Um,
Yeah, sorry about that. It's connection's a little awkward.
no worries. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are you cutting off for a reason?
Oh yeah.
Would say it again. We'll continue. Sorry.
I think last time I could hear you, it was we were talking about how you said it was accurate that you would like to be a coach to carry on that mission of teaching others to have fun in
Yes,
athletics.
I absolutely wanted to carry out on that mission because if you want to be a Special Olympics coach, you have to like carry this mission to your athletes. That's common sense. And when we call Special Olympics as home.
I see. And you said you're going to be a basketball athlete coach, right? For the
Yes, athlete coach, athlete assistant for USA Games for Team Rhode Island.
Wow.
I mean, I'm committed. I can't wait for this opportunity. I mean, I want to coach young athletes. That gives me the start of a coaching journey.
Right. Yeah, no kidding. I bet that's a huge resume builder for you and just fun, Nice to see other people.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
So, wow, this is going to be a hard one for you. So, you've been in Special Olympics for 13 years.
Right.
What was your life like before Special Olympics? Maybe you have can you comment on how it maybe changed, how you perceived the world or how you felt, something like that?
Connor, I think you just asked a pretty decent and good thought-provoking question because life before Special Olympics, I was diagnosed at 2 months old as autism, and I had a really hard times when it comes to services, but when I was a little older, I had like therapy services, going forward. And then when I came, like I started school, like at Fairlawn Elementary and up to like first grade and get into second grade. When I was in second grade, I just came on Special Olympics.
Yeah. And do you think that had like a noticeable, obviously it had an impact on you? You learned you wanted to be a coach, but was there any specific moment where you kind of realized that, where you said maybe you had another coach that taught you to have fun in athletics and you kind of said, wow, that's what I want to be?
Another moment? Yes, that is a good question as well. Previous memory, like what it means like for coaches, like I had a coach for swimming who was a high school swimming coach. To add on from this, is Tom DiOrio, who's he's now my friend, but he's a coach too. He's a great communicator and a great motivator to your athletes. Like kind of like that's what an example would be. I want to be a great communicator and motivator. Motivate kids to have fun. Communicate and tell them to have fun. That's the commonality of being a great coach. And I recently wrote a coaching philosophy about that and expanded on it. That's what being a calm and positive approach. I want to go through that way.
Wow, well, that's excellent. What a great outlook on things. One more question here.
Yeah.
What do you want people to learn from Special Olympics, and what does Special Olympics stand for to you?
Well, to the audience of Special Olympics, just want you to know that as a pioneer of Special Olympics named Eunice Kennedy Shriver once said to many athletes, she would say, "You are the stars and the world is watching you." Use that quote and tell yourself and tell your other athletes, you are the stars. The world is watching. All fans are watching. Your families are proud. Your teachers, coaches, everyone's proud of you. No matter what athlete stance you have, that's the most important part. And what Special Olympics stands for is inclusion. We want everyone to be included in all sports. And using inclusion, we feel that, hey, we could be included in a sport. That's the only thing, guys. And that's what the case goes to Special Olympics.
Do you think that there was ever kind of a stigma against you in Special Olympics and other athletes?
What do you mean? Like expand on that.
Like did you ever feel like you were like ever put in positions where it was like you expanded on how everyone's watching and people should compete and be included in all
right, yeah. So everyone's watching, like meaning like like what I can expand on is every fan, every parent, every brother, sister,
Mhm.
every teacher, every coach is very happy that you are part of a sports team,
Right.
regardless of your disability. You,
Right.
they're always going to be proud of you. This is the most important part.
Right. That's actually a thing. All right, I got a lighter question for you. Did you
Yeah.
ever come to Providence College to do any swim meets?
Yeah.
You
For
did? I
Special
might have
Olympics.
seen you. I've been at a few of them to like time.
Right. Yeah. It was good to see you too.
No.
Um,
I'm sure
so
you 5 free.
yeah, it's like a lot of reasons when it comes to Providence College. I love doing that because it's better than going to the one in Westerly because
Uh,
it's local. It's local. It's like a 20-minute drive from
right.
Lincoln to Providence. So I was like, I'm doing it. I'm
Right.
doing it. I'm part of a swim team. I'm doing what's best.
Right. Well, that's good. I don't have a ton of other questions for you, Ryan. You've definitely given me a lot of material to write and talk about, and you for sure have an interesting story. I mean, man, you work with them
Absolutely.
for so long.
I hope you consider choosing that interesting story to put in your some kind of assignment that you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, without a doubt, Ryan, for sure. I mean, it's great to work with someone with the experience and
Absolutely.
especially the outlook you have. You know,
Like pass the message. Like make sure like every
yeah,
other who is a relative or a brother or
yeah,
sister who's has a disability who doesn't know the Special Olympics, join them.
mhm, absolutely. It's definitely a very motivating thing, your story, and I appreciate you being willing to share it with me.
Hey, no problem. I glad to do this interview with you, Connor. So thank you.
Thank you.